Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana did push higher from our support region yesterday. I have since then removed it because we don't need that support region anymore. That was the low point here from wave A. Really what Solana is doing, it's moving from support into resistance. I made two videos yesterday about Solana. I really just covered the short term yesterday, so I did just provide sort of a bonus update. So in this video, we want to just zoom out a little bit, take a look at the 4-hour chart again. And we're getting here, this is getting dramatic now. Here. Okay, let's stay realistic. Obviously, there are two scenarios I'm tracking. Two scenarios but they are both bullish. Okay, they are both bullish. So there is nothing bearish here. The first indication that something more bearish is unfolding would be a break below $132.90. That's at this stage not expected. We would then also need a break below $121.70, which is far, far away. So this is bullish. Either we are going up more directly in what would be an A, B, C structure in a wave 4, and then we go higher. Here, this is the white scenario, A wave, B wave, C wave. This B wave would be an A, B, C itself, and we are then in the white count in a C wave up, which we could track as long as yesterday's low is holding. Yeah, but there is a support area or support level that is even closer. So we'll talk about that. And yeah, I mean, that would likely take us to a B wave, which might even overshoot. Possible targets, $192.63, $214.85, $229. The thing is, if this B wave plays out, we would likely get a C wave later to the downside. Here, however, because if the B wave overshoots, we might never see the C wave come into the orange main support region. Because, quick reminder, A wave, B wave, C wave, depending on how high the B wave goes, well, the C wave may never go below the low of the A wave, which was around $119. Yeah, and the trend is up. The short-term trend is up for Solana, and very short-term. I'm talking about very short-term trend. I mean, it hasn't really given us enough evidence to really confirm that we're coming down in this E wave. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. What were we watching for? So we've had 3 waves down. Whenever we have a 3-wave move down, it is potentially still bullish. It leaves the door open for higher prices, technically. Okay, why is that? Because in the white count, this could have been a wave 4 support with a wave 5 to come. And again, I added a support zone there yesterday for you to use the price rallies, and I would not get bearish until we break now below support again, because the trend is up against that support area from yesterday. But due to the rally into resistance now, we can add another support region, which is between $172.77 and $176.58. So when we have a potential impulse forming here to the upside in wave 5, yeah, then it would take a break below the 50% retracement of that last rally for a first indication that a top is in place. Therefore, if you got positioned here, you might want to adjust the stop below that. I mean, that's up to you. That's your own trade management. But very crude method to track the trend is just to track the 50% retracement. And as I said yesterday, this resistance area is only standard resistance. If we are in a wave 5, we expect to break that resistance. If we're in a B wave, which is part of the yellow larger E wave of the triangle, that B wave could even overshoot. So again, we're watching for higher against that support for now. Basically, I'm just watching for evidence that the top is in place. But as long as the support is holding, there's no reason to assume that. Hope that makes sense. What I want to remind you of today or tomorrow, we're going to send out the latest MCO weekly newsletter again. You can find a link in the description to sign up for free. It would take you to our website, and the newsletter section. All we need here is your email address, basically. So you get that information. There will be, again, market updates. I'm going to cover a crypto miner chart this week as well in there. One that I normally don't cover on YouTube. There's stuff about mindset in there, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, feel free to check it out. I might send it out later today, maybe tomorrow, not entirely sure yet. So if you want to sign up, best do it now. Or you have to wait for next one, next week. Okay, yeah, and this is what we're tracking right now, right? So it's very choppy, but it is corrective to the downside, and that generally leaves the door open for higher. Also, Bitcoin is either in a B wave or one more extension higher. My view is it's impossible to say what it is, but therefore we just track support. We just track support, and only when support breaks, it would be our signal that we're heading to the downside. It's not so much about predicting it's this or that. Important is to identify possible turning points. So we had a turning point here, and now the trend is up. And now we need a signal that tells us we go down, and that would be a break below 172.77. Now this is only the current level. If the price pushes higher, I would have to move that support area higher with the price. So that's how I see Solana at the moment. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.